Dragonvault is a fantasy tabletop card game for 2 to 8 players, created by the Dragonfather. Every player chooses a champion to represent themselves in the game. Each champion has a special ability as well as a toughness score, which shows how much accumulated damage would kill them. All players begin the game with a hand of 1 food card and 2 gold coins cards. The goal of Dragonvault is to survive the adventure deck with more treasure than your opponents. Players take turns drawing from a central deck called the adventure deck. Inside the deck are treasure cards, as well as encounters such as dragons and traps. There are also mercenary cards and action and response cards. If you draw an encounter card, you must face it immediately. Not all encounters are dangerous, such as this djinn. Some encounters require every player to participate, like the Phoenix. If you encounter a dragon, you must pay some of your treasure, or your champion will take damage. There are 5 dragon species in the adventure deck, with varying strengths. Traps are a form of encounter where you have to roll a 6-sided die to resolve them. Once you are finished with an encounter, put it face up in the discard pile. If you draw a mercenary card, put it into your hand. You can play it on your next turn if you want. Mercenaries require you to pay some of your treasure. They will attack or steal from your opponents. Then they are discarded. If another champion dies during your turn, such as from a mercenary card that you played, you can loot that player's hand. To loot an opponent's hand means to look at it and pick a card from it. If you draw an action card from the adventure deck, put it into your hand. You can play it during your next turn, before your draw. Response cards are just like action cards, but they can be played during someone else's turn, if the specified conditions are met. Players keep taking turns until the adventure deck runs out. Then, everybody with a surviving champion reveals their hand. Whoever has the most treasure wins the game.